All right. Back with another one real fast. I don't think that was a love reading. If it was a love reading, it was more on like self love. The main words, keywords I get from that is like self love, and forgiveness. Like self love and forgiveness. Forgiving yourself and forgiving others. Once you're able to do that, then you're able to love on yourself and then start back loving on others. That's kind of like what I got from there. But for that to be a love reading, that's not a love reading. Unless it was, 'cause we did get the suitors to come out, the Queen and the King of Pentacles. So if it was like a love situation, like love is all out the window because I just feel like there's been some backstabbing and betrayal due to some finances, and now like both suitors are just worried about finances and worried about stability and all that other shit come later. Like they ain't worried about that. But it definitely did have some conviction and correction in there as well as being able to look within yourself and call out your sins, call out your woes. Like, yeah, I'm a dirty maggot and I'm the worm of the goddamn ground. Don't be so high and mighty in your title, because that was another message I got from out of there, that you can't put yourself back in your place. You feel me? And you gotta, that's something that should be done daily. That's called redemption and repentance for a reason. Um, some people care, some people don't. They be like, "Oh, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm the queen and I'm the king, and I don't have to answer to some." Everybody has somebody to answer to. Okay, even me, even though I don't like to. I don't call anyone anymore. I don't talk to anyone anymore. I'm not reaching out for anyone anymore. I'm just doing what I have to do. And when I get what I have to get and got to move out and move and what I'm supposed to be at this time of that day, that's where we got. Come on now. Emperor at the bottom of the deck, all right? So again, being able to put yourself back in your place. Okay, even the emperor, we have the three of swords under him. Finding that balance that you need. Okay, I just heard you could definitely be psychic, so you can know when certain things are about to happen or when certain motives are not as it's being projected towards you. So it's like, when it does happen, I just heard something. So when it does happen, it's like it's not a shocker to you, but it's more so like fuck, like, and I still tried, I still tried. So it does. Here we go. This might be the love message just coming in. We have the Two of Cups and justice, partnership, compatibility. You could have been compatible with somebody who was like a father figure or someone that's very authoritative in their calling and what they do, so they have to make like a lot of decisions that can sometimes be like burdensome or heartbreaking. Okay, it could also be, I just seen the devil pop out, so it could also be due to addictions as well. Yeah, they're having a painful choice has to be made here. Woo, it's coming out now. Okay, so a painful choice has to be made here. This choice that has to be made is going to put someone into some type of transformation. If it's not a spiritual transformation, it could actually be a physical ending of some sort. Um, and it could have something to do with, no, I just heard it has something to do with family as well as responsibilities. Okay. Um, Making this decision could cause some type of storm, but I guess the decision that they're trying to make, or whatever this decision is not only going to cause some type of transformation, but it's going to cause this person to begin a healing process, and move on or move forward towards the Ten of Cups, towards this another marriage. So maybe they're ending a cycle with someone to start a cycle with someone, or go home to someone, is what I just heard. Who the fuck? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yep, there go the chariot. because that's what initially was really on my fingers. And then I seen the three of wands. So someone's definitely manifesting this at this time. Again, there go the devil again with the addictions. They could have an addiction, or they could just be like toxic as hell, like obsessed with something. But so far, we do have here that I did hear there is a painful decision that has to be made. It is going to cause some type that they need. With this hangman though falling underneath the 10 of Pentacles, why are they feeling trapped, or they're limiting their self because maybe because they know that they're actually picking a relationship, or they're ending something to move forward with somebody else because of finances, is what I just heard. Okay. Um, or they could, I just also heard that they can have family that's actually against them doing this. Family member, there are families that are against this person, that have spoke ill, and that are against this person like making this decision to move forward towards something else. Okay. Or towards this person, or this, old and situation, or whatever. um I just heard another story. Someone was asked to end it with someone so that they can get the inheritance that was promised to them. And now that person that was asked to release someone is like feeling abandoned by the family, or feeling trapped because of the simple situation that they feel like the person that they're trying to move towards, the family devalues that person. Wow. Sheesh, that's harsh. So yeah, they feel like that person devalues the family devalues the person that the person really wants, because I just also heard that they feel like they want them for their money as well. I just heard get the light seer, because I just clarified with the same deck and that came out. So I'm gonna take up the light seer. Yeah, the bottom of the deck I just put this out. King of Wands and the nine of Wands. So let me finish this row. Yep, Three of Cups. So it could be friends and family. Like, and I feel like that's what they wanted. They wanted this person to feel stacked. They wanted this person to let go so they can continue, so this person can transition or move on to whoever they really wanted. Because I did get that in the beginning. They were leaving something to go towards something else. And now everyone's like indulging and gathering and happy and engagement. However, the world card did fall out in reverse. So this brought some type of disappointment or burden once they were able to leave one person and go to this other thing. And this could be delayed news at this time. Underneath that Page of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands. So maybe someone did make that decision and now like trying to move forward and coming back. I also just heard that it was a false celebration. So it was like it was a falsified victory. And that's kind of crazy that came out because this morning when I woke up, they was like, no, Mahomes didn't test positive for drugs after the Super Bowl. So that's crazy because it just brought it back in my memory, and it was like false celebration. Stop. Cut the press, cut the press. Yo, the fuck? Like, I heard that literally, like, in this ear in the back of my head. It was like, false victory, tested positive. I was like, oh shit. So, yeah. So, okay. So, that's the one. I just heard that's the one. So, someone was making, I don't know why I feel like I want to cry because I'm not dealing with nobody. Like I've cut ties emotionally with people. So for this to make me feel like I want to cry, that means this is something that's really happening. Even if it could be happening to somebody close, or this could be actually happening to you. But like my heart is like like I want to cry. So someone is torn between making a decision, right? The decision has something to do with ending or letting go or walking away from one family to enter into another family. The other storyboard that I did get was that there is a family member, or there is a group of people that have tried to confine someone and actually inform this person that they needed to let somebody go because either this person didn't have a job, or this person was homeless, or this person is homeless, or this person is broke and they just want you for their money, etc., etc. So this is what is being said. I feel like the person actually took consideration of actually saying, you know, I see where you're coming from. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and let this go. And they decided to move on. But when they did move on and they did get to, you know, this so-called long-term relationship, it was a lack of success. Stagnation started to happening. Um, I just heard goals that I set that I was trying to achieve were failing. It became even more burdensome. Um, and it was like a lack, like I just heard, and that's crazy. I didn't even see that at the bottom. Lack of completion. So there were goals that were being set that were not being met. It was unsuccessful. And with that Three of Cups right between the Hangman and the World card in reverse, I just heard again, it's a falsified victory. You know, that it was a falsified victory. They started to celebrate because they were able, I just heard they were able to mind fuck, excuse my language, mind control and manipulate a situation in their favor. Um, wow, 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 wow. And now somebody probably actually wants to come to you and work with you. I just seen the thank you, Ace of Pentacles. We do have the Four of Pentacles though. So you could definitely be holding on. Like, you know, I've been holding on, been trying to balance my books for a long time. You feel me? But somebody could be also holding on emotionally. I don't there's no emotional cards here, but someone is actually holding, I just heard holding on to the thought of you still. So that's why they're really at a stalemate, or they're like, do I really want to make this decision and let this person go? Or do I want to hold on to what, you know, the little bit I have of them or I can get of them is what I just heard. That is fucking crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. And they feel like this gives them a sense of focus because they're able to like still have that piece of you that these people, family members, friends, colleagues, whatever, decided to, yeah, decided to turn you away from. So this did bring a tower moment. This caused, and I said it, a devastating tower. And this could have been, you know, you probably were open minded to like listen to the family or listen to the friends of what the situation could have been or what they thought about it. So you were like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and do it. This caused a major tower moment. Once you were able to let that go or move on from the situation, I heard in both scenarios, in both people's life, but this was good news to others. Yeah, they really didn't want to, and even though like majority of people say like, okay, I've majority of people I've also read, you know, in the books like the divine giving you, you know, the cup, but you're like undermining it. For this to fall out in this section where you know the whole situation is, and it's crazy because it's right in dead slap in the middle. I feel like this is like actually someone physical hand that's like around you in the family or in your community or whoever the case may be that helped you move on from the situation. They like, I think this one is a little bit better. I also just heard it can actually be the divine saying, even though you did this, I'm still gifting it to you, is what I just heard as well. But you're just like, you're over it now. You're like, I'm over it. It's not getting to me. You feel me? I let it go. I'm over it. Like, I also heard the divine trying to give you a sense of direction of where to move to next or how to get over it. But you're just like, I'm just stating myself. So if this person is like feeling lack, or if this person is broken or broke, it's for a reason with this hermit coming out. You like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna re-examine, you know, this whole scenario. I'm gonna get one more. King of it's a King of Wands in reverse. And I just said, like, you know what? I'm gonna just sit here and think about what I've done. King of Pentacles. So definitely selling away for materialistic reasons, selling away from one relationship or selling away from one family to another family for materialistic reasons. And again, this was something that intentionally somebody wanted to have done. Yeah, this is breakup reading. That's what I was about to say. That was the same thing. This is the second. The first one was kind of like, if it was a love reading, it was also like a breakup reading. There was some goodness in there, but it was still like some little iffy parts. But we do have the Four Wands here coming out on this. Yeah, that's crazy. And it's like this person did not want to do that. Whoever this is. So we have the Four of Wands, and it doesn't have to be a marriage. It could just be like being a part of a community or being a part of a situation that you don't want to be a part of, and you're a part of it, and it's like it's not. It's a stagnation. It's for. I just heard it's for play. None of it is real. None of it is real. It's all for play and it's all for entertainment purposes because these individuals also lack some type of achievement or some type of quota that they were supposed to make. So they decided to manipulate a situation to have someone walk away from a 10 of pentacles towards a 10 of cups just for show. And that was something that that person did not want, or that was something that they thought they wanted, and once they got there, it was like it was like downhill. It was a disappointment. It was like I'm not sad. This is not what I wanted. I know what I wanted. Yeah, you're you. I just heard I'm up. Like we have the Four of Swords in reverse. I'm up. So it's like that's why this Four of Pentacles you holding on to. You trying to hold on to it. I also heard you holding on to your heart too. So you don't want to share yourself. Page of Swords coming out sideways. You don't want to share yourself. You might not know this physically already, but intuitively, I just heard you already know. You already know. Like you did your research. You did the work that you need to do on yourself, and you got the information that you needed to get. Three of Cups being over the Three of Cups again. So it's definitely a friend or a family or a social group that have done this. Last card. It's too many. But it's the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. I ain't gonna cry. You gonna cry? How about that? Yeah. It was for work. It was for material purposes only. This move was for material purposes only. I just heard, well, and that's crazy. We got the Chariot. That person has a car, but this person don't have a car. That person has a job, but this person doesn't have a job. That person working, but this person isn't working. That person praying, but this person, like, it's as simple as that type of shit. Let me get this last card for this middle row. It's supposed to be one, Seven of Cups and nine. So it's like people wanted to see someone explore their options and be happy. I also heard people wanted to see this person explore their and that's crazy, their so-called options, and it made them happy because their so-called options they thought that they had were not really suitable. Wow, I don't even talk like that. I don't even think that way. So, okay, I'm not reading for the rest of the day. I'm gonna burn some more sage and probably go to sleep. Cause yo, one more card for this middle. Why is this King of Cycles? The Wheel of Fortune. So it could have been a King of Cups. It don't have to be an actual king, but it could have been someone with King of Cups, King of Wands energy that had their hand in it. You know, like in that was stirring up this whole pot of like do this and do that and do this, you know, feeding, manipulating certain situations. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this already because this is a lot. My condolences for the first reading and the second reading, if someone is going through like a separation, breakup, divorce, at least in the first reading we seen there could have been, a moment where they got back together. Right here is just like, yo, you hurt somebody for material gain. You belittled somebody and went against somebody's back for an image, for a self image. Because with this King of Wands in reverse, that's for someone that's like over the top ego and just like stubborn and don't give about nobody or nothing. They offer they self. You did all this just for what? To gain what? To gain what? Because the Five of Pentacles is here. That's also having the world against you. Then you have the World card here in reverse. So it's like, what did you get from this? What did you get from trying to manipulate a situation? I'm gonna go ahead and cut it there though. Hopefully this helps someone. But again, congratulations to your new relationship. Congratulations on your new relationship. Because again, it's right here. You ended something twice. We have, and it's surrounded. You ended something twice to go towards something that was supposed to be a wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. But it was a disappointment. I just heard do a second spread. Let me uncross my belly. You just see. I got on shorts still. I'm a lady. So don't think nothing of it. Ain't nobody doing none of that. I'm big over here. Big. Wisdom for that last reading. One wisdom card for that last reading, and then I'm going to start the second spread. Priorities. The quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. Make sure your schedule reflects the life you want. So, again, that was their priority, to make sure that they were able to come against something. And then we have listen at the bottom of that. People start to heal the moment they feel hurt. So, whew, whoa, authenticity at the bottom. So both readings are kind of entwining with each other, but it's just giving me a lot of drama. Like, that's a lot of freaking drama, dude. Like, what? The first one, at least you had the suitors, the king and the queen of pentacles, like breaking it off for a minute, walking away, healing, stabilizing themselves. I didn't see where they're interfering with nobody or moving on to new relationships. They were just more so worried about their self and their stability so that they can come back together and be stable together with that emperor that was on top of the game. But I'm just saying. And then in this one, it's like you got somebody that's actually here feeding stuff, like trying to I just heard change somebody's mind frame to doing, like trying to manipulate somebody's mind frame doing one thing versus doing something else. Like, if that person wanted to be with the Ten of Pentacles, but they feel like, oh, the Ten of Pentacles is really don't have no money, or this and that. Ten of Pentacles is broke, or Ten of Pentacles is only with you because you have money. Like, no, that's not the case. But go ahead and do it, and then you do it, and then you get with the Ten of Cups, and all you see is it was a burden. Like, maybe that was the person that was actually there for your money. You feel me? It was like no success, and now I just heard nobody has nothing. Whoa! I heard that loud. That was like a win. Now nobody has nobody has nothing now. So that's what that was. That Ten of Cups, that whoever that else was right there, that world in reverse, that Four of fucking whoever was right there. I just heard nobody has nothing. Four of Wands, thank you. Nobody has nothing. You got the relationship, you got the person that you were instructed to go be with, you got all that, but nobody has nothing. It's a dud. Like, it's a dud all the way around. So, whoa, congratulations though again. Then we have the delayed news and all that. Congratulations again. Yeah, they probably thought the grass was gonna be greener on the other side, and maybe it is greener. Maybe it is. Maybe they gonna be able to, migrate and go where they want to go and stay where they want to stay. Um, it's a detachment, or maybe I just also heard they got there and now they have to detach from the person because they feel trapped. They got themselves in a situation that they can't get themselves out of with this Wheel of Fortune coming out of here. I just heard that. It's oh my goodness. I just said that. It's a dud all the way around. It's a dud all the way around. Help me, please. I'll help myself. But that's crazy. I heard that. And I'm listening, but I'm not paying attention, but I'm listening. So that's what's throwing me off. But it's a dud all the way around. Two of Wands, the Hangman, and the Wheel of Fortune. Even though it's in the upright, it's just like good, but it's still a karmic tie. It's still a karmic card to me. You can get good karma, you can get bad karma. But for it to say it's a dud all the way around and right next to the Hangman, it's a dud all the way around. Four of Swords. All right. You don't know which you want. You want peace, but because there was this sudden expectation that you held, is I heard you get none. You get what you give. The Star card. You get what you give. Somebody wanted to trap you. Somebody wanted to trap you. Someone wanted you to limit yourself as well as your beliefs. Like they didn't want you to have faith in a situation. They also didn't want you to heal. That's still like trapping you. They wondered like, oh, if we play the game and we manipulate this person to not do what they need to do towards this person and go in a different direction but still keep the energy in close range, we'll be able to have them trapped. We'll be able to sacrifice them and get them vulnerable to a part. But it's like, no, that person is more content than you expected. That person has more hope and recognition than you know of. Okay, that person has actually did the work that they needed to do. And that's crazy. And heal. And I was just heard that did the work they needed to do on their self. And then you have childhood issues come out on the side of this. So these are people that have childhood issues. They're still living on things from the past. You feel me? That they've built their life. I just heard this loud and clearly. Walking away, and that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna get to that. What I just heard. Let me finish this first. What I just heard. So, like for example, for me, I have examined my childhood issues. I have examined my triggers and try to reconnect the cords of faith within myself to get back to a place where I used to wish and dream and hope as my child self before I became in middle school or whatever, right? My sexual abuse, things like that. Somebody has actually did the work that needed to be done and started to reverse that wheel. Okay, that's one story. On the other hand, if this is somebody that has tried to trap you, they have built their life around them based on their childhood issues, based on the sexual abuse, and based on the broken dreams that they've had, right? It can go both ways. It can be positive and negative. Maybe someone did have broken dreams or, something like that that didn't have a plan B or a plan C. And then all of a sudden things started to work out in their favor. But then I'm also hearing that for those that actually did try to keep someone confined and upset and hurt and going through these constant cycles of dealing with emotional trauma and past issues and things like that and trying to throw somebody off guard, they have also became unlucky because they have built their life on this. Well, I was sexually abused. This is still in reverse. I was sexually abused in my childhood, so I'm going to use my body to abuse others. Um, I just also heard my dreams were broken and undervalued when I was coming up. So I'm going to continue to do that to others. Stuff like that. And then I heard because you worked on yourself. Now this is for me. I feel like that was definitely for me because I still juggle with certain situations, finances as well as my emotions. And it's I'm not gonna say it's on accident. Sometimes it's on accident. Majority of the time it's on purpose, unconsciously, because it's like I'm aware, but I'm so caught up in trying to get over the situation. I just before you know it, it's like fuck, why I do that type shit. That's where I'm at with it. But because you were able to keep your hope and inspiration of your childhood issues and everything that has happened to you, you were able to walk away without a plan. You didn't have a plan, you didn't have a motive. You just said, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to walk away. I'm no longer going to be tracked. I'm no longer going to be confined. I'm going to let go of all these situations and I'm going to walk away. And that is how you were able to get into this of four of wands energy. Now, that's not saying that you're stable or you're content. No, because you're still juggling. You're still going back and forth, trying to balance your finances, trying to balance your emotions, trying to balance if you want to do this, but you have also ended romantic ties and even ended ways you're spending your money, ways that you're valuing certain situations. You're taking an opportunity on self. Okay? You're taking an opportunity with self. And then underneath that was the three of swords. Wow. So that's crazy. I also heard they tried to do you the way you did them. So someone probably thought you were holding like some type of grudge against somebody from childhood or from the past, and they're trying to do you like they did them. Wow. Ten of Pentacles coming back out again, followed by the Ace of Cups. Wow. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Cups are coming out. So this could actually be like some type of good news coming in. Like I also just heard someone got a windfall. That's crazy. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody came up on some unexpected money, right? So they decided to bring this new beginning towards you, and it could have been good news, but the fear of them moving on was like. I also just heard another situation where someone came up into some unexpected money, came to um like start something new with someone else, but I just heard the relationships failing because they fail to move on and they're noticing that the person is there only for finances. So now they're regretting actually going in that direction and trying to manifest a new situation with you, but already feel like they lost with the five of cups. They want that old thing back is what I got because we have two old cards here. So they definitely want that old thing back with that six of cups. And they're trying to come off like the better judgment and use their intuition, like how should I go about it, how should I come towards this person in the moon. This could have definitely been done in secret and they want you to have patience, but they're actually trying to come and move towards you fast. We have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Wow. Yeah, they're trying to manifest a new beginning. That's crazy. So why is okay? That's just weird. The ones that I literally just pulled after that, after this Eight of Cups came out in reverse, what I just pulled out, the Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups, the Magician, Judgment, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, King of Cups, the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands, the Empress, and the Hierophant. Get the lights here. I gotta get the lights here. And it's crazy because the way I placed it in the circle. So it's like everything comes around full circle. So it's yo, yeah, so I'm good. I'm not playing. I'm good on holidays. I accept your gifts. I accept your phone calls. I don't even. I'm to the point. I don't want to hear Mother's Day, birthday, none of that. It's like I'm still trying to go with the flow because I don't want to completely detach myself. But this is exactly why I'm like, yo, I'm not. I'm not. I moved on already. I'm not calling. I'm not checking. I'm not playing no games. Yo, I'm trying to get to where I can get so I can let that shit the fuck go the right way. Why is my shit coming out in reverse? Yeah, fucking no. That's just wow. And now you want to come with this like night energy. Like you want me to be patient. You want to come to me when you don't have nothing. When you already and it's not the fact that it's about money, and it's not the fact that I'm saying, oh, now you want to come to me when you don't have anything. No. It's to the point where you couldn't be honest. You know, that's my whole thing. Because we had delayed news and all that other shit too. So it's like you couldn't even be honest to say, you know what, you think I can woo woo woo, I got somebody woo woo, or you come to me and you say, yeah, I want to talk to you, but I'm also dealing with such and such, such and such. Like I would respect somebody more if they did that than to sit here and play stupid and let someone mind fuck you. That just shows that you don't have a mind of your own. Okay, now it's different if you're going off of your own intuition and your own emotions, then it's like, okay, I can understand that you're battling within yourself. But when you have other motherfuckers in your ear telling you what to do, what not to do, it's like, yo. Now if I'm listening to, if I get a, let's just say I get a reading or I do a reading. Well, more so if I'm getting a reading from another reader and they confirm what I'm already been feeling, hearing, and sensing within myself, that's not that person or me taking advice because 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna ignore the first two warnings and I'm going to try to do something better to work it out with someone. So it's like that's just weird. And that's just weird. And I feel like this person feels like they know they have a chance to come. So this is good news to this person. Like they know, okay, I still have a shot. If I really, really go for it and try, I have a shot. Because they're afraid to move on from this situation. So they're like, yo, if I just come with this offer, maybe, but it didn't work. It didn't work. You were refused. So you got creative. You was like, yo, if I could just get this reconciliation, we just work this out one more time. I know I lost. I know we might not get back to this area where we was, but you back in that's what I just heard. Back in the day, you remember how we was when we was kids? Like, yo, do you really care though? Because you're hiding secrets. And what is your intuition telling you to be patient? And what are you being patient for? To even bring up money. So now it's just like, oh, I'm gonna move fast. I want to communicate. Let's communicate with each other. Or when I visit you, like, let's fuck one more time, type shit. With this night, excuse my language, with this Knight of Wands. Why would you say that? Because you got the Empress and the Hierophant right here. What is the Empress? It's about motherhood. It's about femininity. Like you got that. You want that wand. You want that box. Point blank. Period. While I was shuffling my decks, the cards that magically just flipped in reverse was the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Death card. I heard that's a literal death though. I just heard that. That is a literal death though. That's not just a physical death or letting something go or a divorce. That's a death. Once this happens, like that is a major death. It could be between a husband and a wife. It can also be between family members, co-workers, or community members. They said y'all played with the wrong woman's heart. Y'all played with the wrong woman's heart. Yo. And I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's happened fast though. Hasty, speed, progress. Eight of wands at the bottom of that deck. I can't even shuffle. Like this shit got my heart pulling right now. Cause it's like y'all that's weird. But congratulations. Congratulations, dude. Really. Best of luck to you. Only thing I asked was just leave me out of it. That's the only thing I ever asked. Like if this is somebody I know, or if this is somebody that's like coming towards my energy, that's trying to be a part of my energy and doing weird shit like this, all I asked was you to leave me alone, partner. Nothing more, nothing less, sir. Just leave me alone. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't think about me. Live your life. You feel me? Just do what you do. Leave me out of it. If you got a new person and your new person knowing me, you need to be doing something on that person so they can get me. Don't worry about me, because I'm not worried about you. Let me get some clarifiers on these reversals. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. So this King of Swords could be going through childhood issues, or could have been the person that was bringing up the childhood issues. That's kind of weird because King of Swords is someone who knows and speaks of logic. So this could be somebody that's actually, I just heard, abusing their gift and their authority to work against someone. Knight of Pentacles clarifying this Eight of Cups. So they're taking their time to move on, or they're taking their time to accept their lot that this is not going to work anymore. Is what I just heard too. They're taking their time to accept the fact that it's not going to work. Like, what do you get out of this? What is this person getting out of this? Yeah, they don't want to release, or they're acting like they're trying to release or get over it. I just heard I'm happier without you. So what is the issue here? That's the thing that gets me. I'm happier without you, but you're still in my head. Five of Cups in reverse, Four of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. I'm happier without you, but I can't get you out my head. That sounds like a personal problem. Eight of Wands. That sounds like a personal problem. What are you going to do about it? And then you have the Empress again. So either this person moved on towards another Empress, or this person still sees you as an Empress. But what they don't understand is that's why you can't. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Round of applause. Round of applause for the Knight of Cups, everybody. The Five of Swords next to this Eight of Wands, this Four of Wands next to this Empress, and this Nine of Swords next to the Seven of Swords. This person can't get you out of their mind because they did some type of faulty shit. They did some faulty shit towards the Empress. I'm happy because it's weird for that to come out like that. I'm happier without you, but you're still on my mind. Why would I still be on your mind if you're happier without me? Because you did something to get rid of me injustifiably. But you're still asking for some type of renewal or reconciliation. I need you to unblock yourself because you're causing problems. King of Pentacles. So either this King of Pentacles, this King of Pentacles is asking you to let your guard down because your guard is so at an all-time high, nobody can penetrate. Is what I just heard. Nobody can penetrate. Nobody can understand you. Nobody can get around you. Nobody can talk to you. Nobody can like you because your guard is so damn high. It's causing issues and towers and problems in other people's life because they were supposed to be around you at an appointed time, but you have delayed them because you allowed your guard to be up. You damn right. You got a fucking 9 of Swords and a 7 of Swords. You tell me you're happier without me, but I'm still on your mind. Yet you're the one, the reason for all this to happen, for my guard to go up, and now you're coming to ask me to let my guard down? What? Who? Who broke? Who stuck? Who getting over shit? I just heard I want you to think that. And you can continue to think that and you can continue to let that run out of your mouth. You got the Lovers, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. High Priestess. You already knew this. I just heard, come on with it. You been got your hey with this Magician. I just seen the Magician. I just heard you been got your calling card to make your move. Why haven't you done so? Because this Three of Pentacles is underneath that. That just gives me the intuition that just heightens my intuition. Excuse me, that these people were actually watching and getting a full thrill of you going into these continual cycles. And then when you gave them the accurate, I just heard the accurate motion to move forward to do what they had planned, they decided not to and just decided to like, oh, we're just gonna give you more money and we're gonna see what you do with that. And then we're gonna come and send you someone that's gonna, and we're gonna see what happens then. It's kind of crazy that's like that because we're kind of like twinsies right now. Nah, just playing. Yeah, and I heard that too. The devil hand is at play. So congratulations, new everything, new house, new car, new job, new husband, new wife, new love, all of that. Congratulations to whatever and whoever that is. But as for me, ma'am, sir, that's all you're going to get out of me, okay? But congratulations, take care, and enjoy the rest of your life, all right? So with that being said, I'm going ahead and end this. This is damn near our reading of venting on heartbreak and betrayals. Congratulations again. Deuces.